Get your tickets now for the Valentine's Day Gala. Enjoy an evening with animal lovers while helping raise funds for the animals at Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary. Enjoy dinner, raffles, silent auction, and dogs. Valentine's Day evening at the Cornerstone Center for the Arts in Muncie. Get your tickets at gratefulrescue.org.
Now on Grateful Rescue TV. Ever seen a pug in a tutu? She's part of the Zachary Tinkle racing team. And meet the young driver doing great things for animal rescue.
Got a hard heart? Get you a puppy mill dog. It'll soften it up real quick.
Meet one special adopter who's adopted 4 puppy mill rescues. And this skunk smells a sweet story. Her name is Princess Diana from Indiana Skunk Rescue. And welcome to Grateful Rescue TV. I'm Pamela Terhune, your host, and we're joined today by Zachary Tinkle. Zachary's a race car driver. And who do we have here?
This is my pug Zuzu.
Zuzu. And tell me about Zuzu. How did you come across Zuzu?
Well, so we first came across Zuzu when some people my mother and I knew called Kentuckiana Pug Rescue, and they had rescued, I think it was about 15 or so pugs that came from a Chinese meat market that they had flown in from China, and she was one of them. And initially we were planning to just foster her, but she quickly became part of the family, and well, we've had her ever since.
She is precious. Well, switching gears, let's talk about your Arkham and Art Series team. You just joined a new team, correct?
Yep.
Tell us about it.
Well, this coming season, I will be racing for fellow Hoosier Andy Hillenberg of Fast Track Racing, and I'm really excited for this opportunity as we pursue the 2023 Arkham and Art Series East Championship.
Wow, that's exciting, isn't it?
All
new power. And we recently went down to Daytona, and we have that on film, so let's take a look at our Racing for Rescues program.
And we're here at the Daytona International Speedway with Zachary Tinkle, who's getting ready to compete in the ARCA race today. How you feeling, Zach?
I am really looking forward to it. I got a good night's sleep last night. You know, I'm looking forward to running here to Daytona. It's, you know, I'm one of only 36 that gets to go out there and race today. You know, my crews work their butts off, and we've, you know, it's a whole off season of effort. Finally get to race here at Daytona. I've been dreaming of this since, you know, my mom says I came out the womb wanting to race, and I've wanted to do this as long as I can remember, and today I finally get to run here. So I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Well, for the Racing for Rescues initiative, for us, we go around and we take animal supplies to animal shelters across the nation in conjunction of races that I went to and will be going to. And so what we usually do is we have a trailer that I used to have for my race car in that now is the Racing for Rescues trailer, and we try and fill it to the brim with animal supplies, whether that just be something as simple as pet food or cat food, dog food, you name it, or if we go take, you know, dog toys, dog treats, or anything like that the rescue feels they're in need of. And a lot of things people don't think about is cleaning supplies, is that's actually one of the most highly requested from rescues.
And it does take a physically fit body to race. People may not know that, but tell us what it takes to be physically fit in order to be a race car driver.
For us, it's definitely a lot of physical fitness, and for me, it is definitely a lot of, one thing that most people don't think about is neck strength, is because of the cornering. It does a lot of the G-forces on your neck, and heat resistance training, where you're the cockpit of the car. There's no air conditioning in it, so it can easily get up to 160 degrees on average, or even as high as 200 degrees. So you really, heat resistance training comes very well, and especially hydration is very key, along with upper body strength where you're turning the steering wheel, and mainly endurance, because a race is several hours. So it's more about endurance than physical strength.
And how can viewers follow Zachary Tinkle Racing?
Well, we have of course, my website, zacharytinkle.com, and then we have my social medias, like my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and my TikTok with @ZacharyTinkle, and that's how you can find me on the internet.
Looks like we can find Zachary just about anywhere on social media.
All
Thank
right.
you, Zachary. Well, as you know, we do rescue a lot of puppy mill dogs, and it takes a very special adopter to take these dogs in, because they come to us with no social skills whatsoever. Some haven't seen daylight, some haven't touched grass for many years. And we have a special adopter that we love to go to when we need an adoption, and that is Belinda Nelson.
Puppy mill dogs take a lot of care and a lot of love. And in this space is where Belinda gives that love.
I have 3 puppy mill dogs. I have Lily Mae, which is in my lap. I have Honey Jewel, and I have Queen Esther. All puppy mill dogs are different, and you cannot, under any circumstances, treat all of them the same, because it will not work, okay? So Queen Esther, when she came, she was very traumatized, very nervous. I've only had her for a couple of weeks. She's still standoffish. She is just now starting to come up to the other 2 girls. I had previously adopted 2, and the trauma that they had gone through was so severe that they didn't have a very long life with me. So I adopted 2 more, and they were so traumatized. A lot of people don't understand that the ones that I have came from a dark place. They lived in a dark, cold barn in cages. They were so traumatized, they didn't know anything. They didn't know how to go up the steps. They didn't know how to come down the steps. Some of them never learned to jump up on a piece of furniture, because all they've ever known was a cage. And then I have a couple that just turned circles.
Belinda created this space for her dogs to live, eat, and play. In this space, they can be their whole selves, and not in cages. And one day they can come out of their own personal cages and blossom into the rambunctious pups they are now.
A lot of my dogs, I let them come to me. This is their living space. I let them experience my love from afar. And eventually they start coming to me closer and closer and closer. So I let them be themselves. And I understand that there are times that you do get a puppy mill dog that you may never be able to touch. And you know what? That's okay, as long as you keep them in a safe place and love them and take care of them. We all have boundaries. Even humans have boundaries. Some of us has been so hurt, we may not want to be touched either. Animals are no different. We have to be able to see their heart and understand what they've been through.
Belinda's deep care for these traumatized pups takes a soft and loving approach.
Honey Jewel, previously, before I got her, she went to a lady, and at night they wanted to put Honey Jewel back in a cage separate from the living space. They couldn't catch her, so they brought her back to Pam. Pam brought her, and we were sitting and talking, and I told Pamela, I said, I understand that sometime you have to put animal in a cage to protect them. But in Honey Jewel's experience, she didn't want to be in a cage anymore. So when I get my animals, this out here is their space. Honey Jewel, when I first got her, I had to put her bed way back away from everything because she constantly jumped. And I would talk to her and I'd tell her, oh, it's gonna be okay. You're all right, I love you, here's your food, here's your water. And I let them realize that they're not in a cage anymore, that this is their space. This is their time to be safe, to be free, and just to be themselves.
The true course to happiness is the small things in life and little achievements. Belinda wants to be there to see these tiny changes in their lives and document them along the way.
Some of the happiest moments in their life when they pick up a toy for the first time and start running and playing with it. When my puppy mill girls begin to show affection to one another because they know and smell that they come from the same puppy mill, and I understand because I've been there too. In that joyous moment, they feel that, and they know who you are and that you're showing them love. So my method's a little bit different than some people, but I've had some wonderful dogs, and they loved me. Got a hard heart? Get you a puppy mill dog. It'll soften it up real quick.
And we're here with Donna Burns and Ollie. Ollie is one of our Grateful Rescue Therapy dogs, and he's here to do some tricks for us. But first, Donna, tell me how you got Ollie started in the trick.
I have had Ollie since he's 16 weeks old as a puppy. So the first thing I did was to teach him sit, like the first day. Of course, he didn't know how to stay that day, but just the general idea of sitting and staying. And after about 6 months, when he was pretty good with the sitting and laying down stuff, I just picked up a book and read about tricks. He could already do like a wave and a high five and stuff, but I wanted to add more tricks to his, and we just started adding. So sometimes he gives me a behavior, like with the hoop when he jumps it, I laid it down and he went over and he picked it up and he started spinning circles. So that was a free trick.
So sometimes he makes up his own tricks.
He makes up his own tricks, and sometimes he makes up his own rules.
Well, I think that's a trait of the Schnauzer, isn't it?
It is. They can be very sassy.
Oh, gosh. Ollie, what tricks do you have for us today?
All right, buddy, come here. Let's start. Let's get you warmed up. Come here. All right, ready? Okay, sit down. Let's wave hi to everybody. Can you wave hi? Sit down. Wave hi. Yes, good job. Shake. Good job. How about high five? Good job. Would you like to pick a treat? Oh, that's a very good job. Of course you're going to get that one, right? Sit down and sit pretty. Hold it. Oh. Good job. Stand tall. Walk. Okay. Stand tall. Walk, walk, walk. Yes, now come here. Down, down, down. And roll over, and down. Stick them up. Bang, bang, like that. Bang, 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 bang. Hold it and straighten. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Okay, can you nudge the ball to Pam? Head nudge.
Oh,
Yay! Yay! Good job.
Thank you.
Good
Good boy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, come here. Come here. No, 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 come back here. Stop. Come back over here. Come here. Don't wander off. Come here. Come here. Stay. Ready? All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Big jump. Go. Go. You got it. Go. Yes. All right. Pick up and go 99 all the way over.
Oh, I love it.
Head down, and cover. Cover, good, cover. All right, can you unrow? Unrow. Go, 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 go. Very good. Very good. Yes. Up in, dunk it, dunk it. Yay!
Very impressive tricks, Ollie. Good job. So Ollie is also one of our Wag the Dog Readers dogs, and you are the head of our program. And let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay.
We recently went to Urban Act Academy, where the children read with dogs. So tell us about that. What was that experience like?
Okay, sure. We had a very nice day. We read, Ollie had children reading to him. They picked out the books and they came and they sat on the bleachers. and he would sit there and they would read to him, and the children were real positive about wanting to read to the dog. In fact, they wanted to pet him before they read, but I said, let's read and then we can pet the dog. They were very positive and optimistic. Even some of the first graders and kindergartners who really weren't ready to read yet wanted to just sit there and look at the pictures. And then I helped them with a few words, and we did like a page, and then that, we switched to somebody else. But it was a very positive experience, and I think the term grateful means a lot because all the children there seemed to be very grateful.
Oh, it was a special day, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Well, we thank you for doing that for us. We also go to other schools. We do Westell via Zoom and in person. And we're still developing that program. And if you'd like to read more about the Wag the Dog Readers Club, just go to gratefulrescue.org.
Get your tickets now for the Valentine's Day Gala. Enjoy an evening with animal lovers while helping raise funds for the animals at Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary. Enjoy dinner, raffles, silent auction, and dogs. Valentine's Day evening at the Cornerstone Center for the Arts in Muncie. Get your tickets at gratefulrescue.org.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
And we're back at Grateful Rescue TV with Zachary Tinkle. And Zachary, please share with us, what is it that you like about Grateful Rescue?
Well, it's of course many great people at Grateful Rescue, yourself obviously included. And for us, I really like Grateful's mission and their commitment to the humane treatment and help of animals and veterans, especially through reading and something that I'm big on, encouraging kids to read. And I feel like Grateful Rescue has helped out a lot of animal shelters, and I really like that Grateful Rescue tries to be the rescue for animal rescues.
Oh, well, we love that, and we appreciate you more than
Thank you very
can
much.
tell.
My choices were keep her there unhappy or give her up until I called Grateful Rescue, and she agreed to foster her for me. And she did, and she's been amazing, like amazing. I love you.
I'm so proud of you.
Lots of times they're leaving behind their clothing, all of their resources, everything that they own. And so it can be a barrier for clients to get out of a domestic violence relationship if there's not a safe place for their pet to go.
Oh, please donate. Please. It would help women like me. I wasn't so sure that I was going to be able to take her.
Thank you, Grateful Rescue, for extending your services to our clients. We truly appreciate it, and you don't understand the impact that it has made on their lives. Because of you, our client is able to be successful and move forward with their goals. So we're grateful and thankful for your services.
Look, you're going to tell her? Thank you.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you. She says, I'm not going to miss you.
Oh, she will.
You're a good girl.
She's a very good dog.
here with Barry Kukas, the Community Outreach Director at the Halifax Humane Society, and we just finished presenting a nice big truckload from Zachary Tinkle Racing, and we'd like to talk to you about this wonderful place you have. It's really evolved over the time.
Yes, it has. We've been here since 1962. We've been a humane society since 1937, so over 80 years. And we just finished a renovation here about 2.5 years ago. We did a capital campaign for $3.6 million. We had lots of donors that stepped up and really supported the cause. We're very happy about that. Currently, we have 375 animals on site.
And what are the things that you need the most if people want to know what they can bring to donate?
We always need wet food. So wet dog food, wet kitten food. People can step up and give us kitten food, cat food, and dog food, all wet. That's the thing we always are asking for. We never have enough of. Peanut butter, laundry detergent, more laundry in a week than most people do in a year.
We are very honored to donate this to Halifax Humane Society, and hopefully, we're hopefully going to do this again next year. It's an honor for us to be here on behalf of Tinkle Family Racing and Grateful Rescue as well. So
thank you very much for your donation. Thank you for your support. And we appreciate everything you guys do. It's a big, big donation for us. We appreciate it.
And we're closing down the place here after a training session with Bonnie Krupa, the mastermind of Advanced Canine Techniques. Bonnie, I want to thank you so much for taking care of our Grateful Dog training program.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, it's such an honor because you're highly sought in this area and probably statewide, I am sure. Tell us about this program that our Grateful Dogs are taking.
They are doing the Canine Good Citizen Therapy Dog Preparation Program. So basically, in the next 6 weeks, we're going to be working out all of the obedience commands and skills needed to pass the Canine Good Citizen test as well as the Therapy Dog test. Now, once the dogs hit a year old, they're able to take that test, and then they are able to go into libraries, nursing homes, hospitals, and provide the therapy that all of those people need.
That's wonderful. And we do have therapy programs. We have the reading, we have hospice and nursing home care, and a variety of other things yet to come. But that's not the only thing you do, right? You do other levels of training.
Yep, I do puppy classes, I do advanced obedience classes, I do rally and scent classes, and I offer pet CPR and first aid classes, I offer pack walks, so lots of things out there. I keep myself busy.
So as you know, we have some puppy mill dogs in your class, and a lot of them are showing up and they're very shy and timid and frightened. What do you do to help them with that, get over that?
The best advice I can give is just make sure to go slowly. That whole 3-day, 3-week, 3-month, assimilation into a home is very, very accurate. Sometimes it might be more like 6 months to a year. So having owners be patient, but also not rushing people greeting or getting frustrated with their lack of initiative, wanting to see people, objects, just anything that's new to them. So we just find an activity that they enjoy. If it's me sitting in the grass and having them come over to me for stepping on grass for the first time, and just slowly petting and talking to them and praising them for stepping on a piece of grass, or throwing a treat and having them stand next to a table or a trash can for the first time, and then just, yay, way to go, good job. But kind of just, rather than having somebody take a treat or have a dog take a treat from your hand, have people throw treats. I find that to be so much more effective. Like when they come over, when they see the dog, don't look at them, don't talk to them, don't touch them, but just toss treats and then have them ignore the dogs. And then over time, the dog is going to start to get more comfortable. Like there's no pressure, I can take food, I'm not nervous or scared. And then they're going to kind of get closer and closer to eventually they might take treats out of your hand without you looking, but eventually you'll get to pet a little bit and touch, and the stinkier the treats, the better. And, that's the old adage for any trainer. But that will, that assimilation process will go better if you use stinky treats and then just reward the baby steps. I can't stress that enough. Just praise your puppy for the small little steps they make every day.
So no one should get concerned if their puppy is not progressing the same as, say, the puppy next to them. Everybody has their own timeline.
Oh, totally, for sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll find too that your puppy is gonna do excellent in week 1 doing this activity, and then in week 2 they're gonna really struggle with whatever activity we're working on. In week 3, your puppy's a rock star doing this. So yeah, you're gonna find that areas where your puppy will excel, and yeah, that you're gonna find, just like kids learning in school. You love math and English, and your friend loves science. So you find that areas where your puppies excel, and that's what you really emphasize.
And you've seen this over and over, correct?
Oh yeah.
You've seen puppies just blossom in the middle of, by the end of their training.
Yeah, the first week they're always shy and nervous, and then by the end they're going to greet other puppies, or they're coming in excited to come. The first week the owners are pulling them in the door, and then the last week they're kind of pulling their owners in the door, which is nice to see.
I love that. I love that. Well, we're so grateful because a lot of your students in this therapy training have been to Grateful Rescue and been adopted out. So it's thrilling for me because I get to see them again. So
wonderful.
Perfect. Appreciate you more than words can tell. And we're going to be partners for a long time.
Yes, we will.
Thank you, Bonnie.
You're welcome.
And that'll do it for Grateful Rescue TV today. And I'd like to thank you, Zachary, for joining us, and Zuzu and the Tutu.
Well, thank you very much for having me on the show. And of course, you know where to follow my racing, and follow Grateful Rescue at gratefulrescue.org.
And we'll see you next time on Grateful Rescue TV.
Hi, I'm Julie McLaughlin with Indiana Skunk Rescue with Princess Diana. And I will be reading A Pet for Petunia. A Pet for Petunia. Petunia likes skunks. No, that's not exactly right. Petunia loves skunks. They have cute little noses, they have big black eyes, they're black and white, and they have stripes. Petunia tells anyone who will listen just how perfectly awesome skunks are. Petunia wants a real pet skunk. Please, 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 may I have a pet skunk? Please, she begs her parents. But, begin her parents. But Petunia isn't listening. I'll feed my skunk every day, I promise, really, says Petunia. I'll take her for walks. I'll read stories to Skunky and draw her pictures. You'll see, says Petunia. Petunia assures her parents she will clean the skunk's litter box too. Every week, day, hour, whatever, promise. Please, 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 may I have a pet skunk? Please? What? Why not? They stink, say her parents. Stink? How can you say that?